We have a quick little episode today for you guys. The Cardinals are
Little
still
quickie.
struggling. The Cardinals are still struggling, and we have some other MLB news to discuss. And then our next NFL team, the Miami Dolphins. Zach and Colin are here with me, as you can see on YouTube here. So should I tell them the breaking MLB, the breaking Blues news? Should I?
No, I'd
keep-
wait.
Okay, I'll wait. But I do have a game for us to play to start off the episode.
Ooh,
That's okay
What
with
is
you
it?
guys. So on MLB's app, you can do this thing called Beat the Streak, I guess it's called, where you pick two players to get a hit every day.
Oh, I thought you were talking about they have a trivia on there. Like you can pick like your favorite team and do trivia.
Uh-huh.
I did trivia one time and I like for Cardinals, I went on for like forever.
You were killing it.
Yeah, it was very easy.
So this is called the game here is called the Pickle, I guess. And so you have 9 guesses, and they do like a player of the day. And so you get 9 guesses, and it gives you the name, the team, the division, or the league, where they like how they bat, how they throw, where they were born, age, position, and like so. If we guessed Mike Trout, so yesterday's player was Mike Trout, and it'll give you which ones you got correct, and then like until you get all of them correct. Does that make sense? For the
Yes.
actual
Yeah.
player. Okay, so who you guys want to start off with? We got
Is
9
this on
guesses.
the MLB app or the ballpark app?
It's on it's called MLB Play.
Oh, MLB play.
App,
Another MLB app.
Yes.
God.
So you guys want to start with?
What do you guys want to do?
Should we? So I've gone 4 for 5 so far, but they've all been American League players. So I'm leaning towards American League still.
I was gonna say about due for a National League player, but
We can try National League.
You guess the league? Or
no,
do
you
Uh,
guess a player and then it tells you if the league they're in is the same as the league.
Okay.
Yep.
Is it high profile players or can it be just like some bench
They-
scrub?
Yesterday was Trout, and then 2 days ago was like Kyle Higashioka for the Yankees. That's the only one I
Sick.
didn't get. So it could be anybody.
Let's go. Trying to think of someone really weird. Joe Mantiply.
Joe Mantiply. Okay. All right. So it's the NL West.
Oh, would I guess him right off the bat?
No.
Oh.
You got some right though, for sure.
Let's
So-
go.
It's not the Diamondbacks. It is the NL West. He bats right-handed. He throws right-handed. Born in the U.S. He's not
Trey
31
Turner.
years old, and he's not a relief pitcher.
He's not what?
He's not a relief pitcher, and not
Did you say
31.
Not 31. Oh, it says
Yeah.
your age.
Yeah. So
Huh.
if you get within 2 years, it gives yellow over it.
Gotcha.
I don't know if you can see. Can you see that?
Is Joe Mantiply 31?
Yeah, probably not. No. Or yeah. Joe was 31. Yes.
So it's
Oh.
it's not Trey Turner because he's not within. He's 29.
So it'll give it like I don't know if you can tell on here.
Yeah, I cannot.
So do you see the colored parts though?
I see. Yeah, it's like blue, green.
Yeah, so it's a green, and so that's like what we got perfect out of that. The ones that have
You're welcome.
nothing, that's what we got nothing, right?
So
and then
so it's NL West, and then
Okay.
what are the other ones?
he bats right-handed. He was born in the U.S., throws right-handed because it's not lefty, and then he's not a
Okay.
relief pitcher, not the Diamondbacks, not 31 or within 2 years of 31.
Okay. Do you want to go with Zach? What you said, Trey Turner?
I kind of like that, even
No,
though
but
it's-
I thought if you said it was within 2 years, it'd be yellow.
exactly he's like I feel like he's like 29.
He's 29. Justin Turner. He's
Justin
like
Turner,
35.
older Dodger.
Boom. Let's go.
I'm good with that. You want to do that?
Sure.
How many guesses do we get?
Ooh, you're close. So it's not the Dodgers. NL West, bats right, throws right, USA, within 2 years of age 37, and he's not a third
Justin
baseman.
Turner's 37.
Yeah, he's old. So we're talking Rockies, Giants, or
Or
Padres. Padres is the guess for sure.
Is it not a pitcher or not a relief pitcher?
It's not a relief
Not a
pitcher.
relief pitcher.
Could be a starter
Okay.
within 2 years of 37.
Oh, it's USA. Never mind. You Darvish.
It's got to be an older guy. I'm not thinking it's going to be 39. So we're talking 36 or 35 probably.
Yeah, you Darvish is 35 or in his 30, like later 30s. Even though it seems like he should be younger.
What about
CJ Crone, how old is he?
I mean, I don't think he's that old, is he?
Yeah, I
feel
don't
like
think
he's
he is either.
Late 20s.
How many more guesses do we get? I know I asked this like 5 minutes, 10
We
seconds
get
ago.
we get 9, so we're on
Oh,
guess 3.
oh, so we're
That's a
Gucci.
lot.
Yeah,
God
we can do
dang.
it.
Should we
I
just
will
guess
say-
an old player from each team?
I was gonna guess like Longoria.
Yeah, do that.
But it says it's not a third baseman.
Oh,
So I think he counts as a third baseman. I know he DHs some.
oh, not Charlie Blackmon. He's a lefty.
Lefty, yep.
Chris Bryant.
Um,
He's in his 20s.
yeah. Man,
Or
I don't know about
30.
old guys. For the Padres.
Catcher Aaron Nola. Boom.
Is he that old?
I honestly have no idea. Not Aaron Nola.
I was gonna
Wait.
say.
What's
Well,
his
we-
brother's
uh,
name?
We can guess somebody and try to get the team, and then we can narrow it down.
What's his brother's name?
Austin?
Yeah. Let's do it start with an A.
You want to just do Austin Nola and try to narrow it down?
Sure. I have no idea how old he is.
Austin Nola. It's not the Padres,
Damn.
and then we don't know any new information. It's all the same.
That was
So
a
we're talking
bad
Gi-
guess.
Giants or Rockies? Old.
Of course, it's the two teams that have like the most random players on them.
So not a catcher, not a third baseman, not a relief pitcher. Austin Nola is 32, by the way. He's older than I thought.
So Christian Walker plays first for the Diamondbacks.
Yeah.
Uh,
And the Rockies is Crone.
yeah.
So it's not them. I feel like the Rockies are too young.
I honestly have not. The Rockies, I just think are like no one. Like here's the MLB teams and the Rockies. They just set them over there because I haven't heard a single thing about them this
No.
entire year.
No, not at all. The Giants have some older guys though. I feel like
Ooh, Wilmer Flores. Let's go.
is he born in the U.S.? That's the only thing.
Have no idea.
I can try Wilmer. I like that
I
guy.
just know he's older. I'm going straight off age.
All right. So
I was
it is
right.
it is the Giants.
Good.
NL West, righty. He was born in Venezuela, so that doesn't count.
Damn.
And he's only 30. I thought he was older than that.
Oh wow.
And he was a third baseman, so we knew it wasn't that. But it
I
is
thought
the
he was
Giants.
the second baseman.
It is the Giants.
Bats righty.
Oh,
is,
yeah.
Does Brandon Crawford bat lefty? Right.
Yeah.
And so does Belt. Those are the
Yeah,
two.
Belt.
Yeah.
I knew did.
Oh man.
It's some weird person. Who are their outfielders? It's not Jock Peterson.
Yeah.
Yastrzemski's out there,
He's a lefty.
and he's younger.
They have like all lefties.
What about
What the
pitching?
heck?
It's got to be a pitcher, starting pitcher.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They do all their like opener guys.
Cueto's not with them. Oh
No.
my gosh.
Oh,
It's
my
not
goodness.
Ron. It does Rodon. Oh, he throws left.
Yeah, he's a lefty.
It's like maybe he batted right. Did you see
Dang.
Rondon make that crazy play the other day?
Yes. And did you also see him kick the bat and hit his teammate?
Yeah.
What an eventful night. Giants, man.
I don't think I can name a starting pitcher on their team.
I don't know why I'm drawing a blank either.
I can promise you I can't. So
So
I wanna-
they got
I want to try Longoria
he's a third
because
baseman.
they
DH.
had Wilmer at third base.
Okay, yeah.
And I feel like they count him as third base. So
Oh
it's
my god, AJ.
it's within 36, 2 years of 36. So it has to be 35 years old because we already got the 37-year-old.
Oh, that
or
So-
30.
that
or
narrows it
38.
down.
Oh my god. Yeah, it could be 38. Yeah. So it's got to be a starting pitcher. So now we just have to
Oh, jeez.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's not Rodon. He's lefty. Why is no, Logan Webb. I feel like he's too young.
I think he's too young.
I forgot about him. Tim Lincecum.
Oh my gosh. Who else do they have starting over there? Oh, this is brutal.
This is brutal. We are knowledgeable.
Oh my gosh. Those are just their main two.
Who was their all-stars this year? Rondon was like a late.
Yeah. And Jock Peterson made it.
Oh yeah, kill me.
Oh man, what are we gonna do, guys? An older starting pitcher. I mean, we got an. It's
Do you
gonna be a
like
name
type
we
in?
know.
Do you type in the name?
Yeah,
Okay, I
and it
didn't know if
pops
they like
up.
gave you some options to choose from.
No, unless
I really want to cheat so bad right now.
I know. Yeah, I tried to type in Giants, but no, it just gave me Giancarlo Stanton. um, yeah,
Go
it's gotta be
Logan Webb.
okay.
Then we'll at least figure out if it's a starting
It's a
pitcher or
pitcher,
not.
yeah. It's not a starting pitcher.
God damn.
So, and he's 25 years old. Wow, that's young.
Yeah,
So,
I figured it was young.
so it's
Oh,
gotta be
that narrows it down a lot.
who's at second base for them? I feel like it's some Hispanic guy, like short Hispanic guy, and I don't think I can't think of
Joe
his name.
Panic.
Joe Panic. That's a throwback.
I swear Wilmer Flores played second.
And Crawford's a lefty, and their catcher is young too. The
I have no idea who their catcher is. Honestly, I haven't heard a lot about the Giants either.
I think I know who it is.
Who?
Is it Darren Ruff? DH? It is.
I've never even heard of
Nice.
him before.
He's
So
that old. How old is he? 35?
He's 35, yeah. First baseman, they count him as. Okay. Well, dang, guys.
Way to go, AJ.
Yeah, thanks.
nice.
So I guess we can start maybe doing that before the
Sure.
episodes or sometime during the episode. Darren Ruff. All right. So anything to say before we get on to the MLB here? Again, we only have MLB and NFL really to talk about today. Nothing.
Sports. Let's go.
All right. So the Cardinals are in a rough patch here. They lost 2 of 3 to the Reds, and they lost game 1 in Toronto last night. And I don't know if you guys got to watch it all, but
I got the notifications.
I'm one that's always on the umpires that they just need to be better. Laz Diaz was awful last night, and I found his report card after the game. 78% strike percentage for his strike calls. It's just he was 96 on his balls called, but his strikes were 78%. He was calling like I know the Fox tracks kind of shows us what's right and what's wrong now, so we know like everything. Does that make sense? But the whole circle was outside the box way too much last night. So, but you guys, I wanted you guys to tell about your trades that you put in the group chat because I guess what we give up, but I guess you could talk about that. But what you guys wanted, I kind of like both of yours.
Oh, what we want, like the Cardinals to get?
Yeah,
I think I said Syndergaard and Bumgarner.
and
And
Cologne.
Cologne.
Colome,
Where's Cologne? May?
Colorado. Right.
I feel like he's been like a solid reliever for like
He
his
has,
entire
yeah.
career.
I think he was in Tampa for a while.
Yeah, that's where I remember him from.
Yeah.
What's his? I'll look up his stats.
I haven't heard much about him this year, but he is in Colorado.
What's his
Yeah.
first name? Alexander?
I
Alex?
think it's Alex.
Colome.
I mean, Colin, what are you talking about giving up here? I guess altogether for guys like that.
I don't know, really.
I mean, Gorman would have to be involved somewhere, right?
Yeah, but I don't really think any of those guys are high enough value to give up Gorman. I think
I
it'd
agree with
be
that.
a couple lower prospects.
Mm-hmm. Burleson's definitely going to be involved. Someone
Low
like
key,
Yepes.
speaking of like prospects, or I guess not really prospects, I think we should trade. I think we should call DeYoung back up and send Sosa down and trade him.
He's been really
He cannot hit.
He doesn't play at all either. Like he's
Yeah.
No, at
He's
least
kinda just
DeYoung
wasting-
has like versatility. He can play every infield position basically, and he's a good defender. He can
He
hit a
got
home run every once in a while.
he's got I was going to say he's got 16 homers now. He had his 16th last
Dang.
night, but I think he's still batting like 220 or 230. now.
Yeah, Colome has a 3.38 ERA.
That's solid, especially
That's
in Colorado.
Yeah, 37 innings pitched.
Yeah, definitely solid for sure.
Not a
I
strikeout pitcher, so fits us.
I think the Bumgarner and I like the Bumgarner and Syndergaard. I'm really high on Syndergaard, even though
I'm not high on Syndergaard at all.
I understand he's not what he was, and but I like the Bumgarner a lot because Bumgarner, like we said, is a lot younger than what we
A
think
lefty,
he would
too.
be. Crafty lefty, just knows how to get it done in the postseason. I like that one.
Honestly, I like if we get Bumgarner, but I never liked Bumgarner just because he was on the
Oh, yeah.
Giants.
I mean, you guys saw what he did the other night, right? The clown thing with Victor Robles. And Victor,
then Victor Robles put the nose on.
yeah, that was awesome. But Zach, who did you say you wanted? Montes and who else?
I don't think we can get both of these guys, but
Okay.
I do think we should try to go for Montes. And the Marlins have said that they're selling everyone except Sandy Alcantara. So I think we should get Pablo Lopez.
Pablo's been really good.
Like, he's super good. He is like the best changeup in the league. If I look up his,
So he pitched last night in Cincinnati and pitched 7 innings, 1 run, 2 hits, and 11 strikeouts in Cincinnati, which is pretty impressive. Like, it's
he
not
has
a
a
great lineup, but
wait, what's his last name? Pablo Lopez, not Pablo Sanchez. I was like typing Pablo Sanchez. I'm like, why does this sound so familiar? My hero from Backyard Baseball. He's a 3.03 ERA and he's 26 years old. So like, you get a lot of more years of control under him than Montes, who's 29. I don't know how many years of control. He's been in the league. This is his 5th year.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe like 2. I don't know how many years until they're free agents, like 7.
Yeah. And what kind of package are you talking sending for a guy like that?
You're probably gonna have to give up someone like decent. Like, he's a young, good pitcher. I have no idea.
Would you think Gorman in that?
If I do Gorman, I'd be like Gorman straight up for him, not like no one else.
I'd be okay with Gorman, and like I keep mentioning Graceffo, he's in Double-A, and he finally made the top 100 prospects in baseball. So his stock is rising. More of a control pitcher, and I think him and Gorman would get Lopez. I think
if we're gonna try him and Burleson.
Yeah,
you got to start low. You don't give away your big boys.
No,
early.
yeah. So I'm okay. Like we mentioned, or I mentioned yesterday to you guys, Scooball from the Tigers as well. Yeah. Another name. I think he's like 25, lefty. And
I'd take Lopez over him, but
I would too.
He's also young, and he has way more control too because this is his 3rd year. Like, I don't think he'll become a free agent until like 2027 or something crazy.
So, if we're gonna trade someone like Gorman, I would say, and I know there's like a 2% chance we trade with the Reds for Castillo or Molly.
Yeah, that's not happening.
If you are gonna trade Gorman, get him like so we don't have to face him or see him much.
Yeah,
put him in Detroit where something like that, or
everyone rots.
Exactly. So,
like Spencer Torkelson, he was supposed to be so good, and he's been awful.
Yeah, he's not had. I think he was just sent down too. He's not had a good season. So, are you guys? What's the word? Growing on the Juan Soto trade at all, or still like a not even no chance?
I think we're gonna do it. Like, every tweet, everything I've seen, it says that like everyone's backing out except us. And we're going to give up literally all of our good prospects, which I have thought about it. And like, it's not like a bad, like, it makes sense because where's Walker going to play when he comes up?
Mm-hmm.
Goldie's MVP year. Nolan Arenado's playing like an MVP. We're going to change his position. Mason Wynn, like we do have Tommy Edman. Like, he could be better, but Tommy Edman's a Gold Glove. Like, we have a defender too. I don't know.
I'm in the thought. I agree with the
also
Walker
for Pablo
thing.
Lopez, we could do Mason Wynn straight up.
They would think about it for sure.
Yeah.
I like the Walker take because it's true we don't have a spot for him, and I know I mentioned corner outfield, but if we have, Carlson or O'Neill, I think O'Neill will get it going eventually. And
he has been hitting good recently.
He's been better. Last night he struggled, but he's been hitting better. But I'm in the thought of those 4 guys that we're talking about trading: Walker, Wynn, Burleson, or Carlson, whatever it may be. Carlson's proven a little bit, but everybody else has not even played a minute in the league yet.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we don't know. I mean, sure, we expect Walker to be great, but Juan Soto has proven already that he is the guy.
Like, one of the best. Like, literally, he hit. My favorite stat, I'll look it up real quick, is when he like first came in the league. God dang it, I picked contract instead of stats. Is when he was like 20 years old, he had like an insane batting line. Or when he was, oh my God, when he was 20, he hit 34 home runs and had 110 RBIs and batted 282. That's crazy.
But I keep I know we need pitching over him, but I just can't get out of my head Juan Soto, Goldie, and Nato. I can't get that three out of my head. That's just so dominant. But we'll have another episode before it breaks all the news breaks on Monday or
Also,
Tuesday.
Pablo Lopez, he had a 3.07 ERA last year, and he has like a 3.03 ERA this year. So he's like young and like proven.
And he was he didn't make the All-Star game, did he? I think he was borderline.
I don't think so.
Because Sandy was there and Garrett Cooper, I think, made it for him.
I think we should trade everyone for Sandy, bring him back home.
So around the league, though, Toronto, the Blue Jays have been on fire. 50 runs in their last 4 games. They hit a grand slam that really extended the lead last night against.
Did you guys see them against Boston? We didn't talk about that last time.
Yeah. 28, man.
Raimel Tapia, MVP.
Dude, he had a bases clearing triple the night after he had that inside the park homer. And did you guys see that play? Like, was he like not going all effort to go back on that ball afterwards, or did he actually think it was a homer?
The ball was sitting right there, and he literally looked around and just stood there. Obviously, I think he should be fired.
Because Verdugo flew all the way from left field to go get it and try to make something out of it. But yeah, speaking of Boston, they're 2-8 in their last 10, and now last in the AL East. The Orioles have hopped them in the division.
Really?
Isn't that crazy? In the AL Central, the White Sox are 7-3 in their last 10, 3 games back in the division. They're starting to get healthy and get some traction. I've been trying to boost them all year because they were my World Series pick. The Astros are a serious contender. And I know we don't talk about the Astros much, but they're 30 games over 500. And I feel like that's not talked about enough. Like, that's really good.
Really good.
The biggest news right now is the Mets-Yankees series, of course, like all the drama in New York and all that. But
we didn't talk about this about Juan Soto, but like the other day, there was a report that the Dodgers were like talking to him, and if he goes to the Dodgers, I will literally kill myself.
Yeah, it's over. I mean, the thing is, them and the Yankees both have the assets to do so. But if the Yankees get it, they're gonna get rid of Judge or Soto. Like, they're not gonna have both next year.
No,
this year they would. And then the last thing I had was the Dodgers are running away with the NL West. I know at the beginning of the year we were all hyping up. Remember that I think everybody was within 4 games or something like that.
Yeah, after like 20 games.
Yeah,
they're all over 500.
The Dodgers are now 11 games up in that division. But Conlon, you off air said a little Blues news. A nice ring to it. But what was that all about?
I just saw Klim Kostin sign a 1-year contract. One-way contract, which surprised me, but that was pretty much it. I don't know.
That is surprising to me,
because you would think you'd want to develop your young guys when he's going to get healthy scratched more games than not.
How young is he now? I'm thinking like 24.
I don't know. I think we drafted him like 5 years ago, something like that.
Wasn't he like a highly touted prospect?
He's 23.
I could be getting this completely wrong because I know nothing about him.
Yeah, he was drafted 5 years ago. He's 23.
He's definitely underperformed so far.
Big time underperformed.
But he's a big physical body. But scoring wise, it's not been there whatsoever.
I have more expectation or hope for Toropchenko.
It sucks that he's out till December. He's going to miss the first couple months because that's a big piece. So maybe that's why they gave him a 1-way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe he's going to just get that opportunity for those first 2 months. But
where do you guys think, like the trade deadline's coming up for MLB, where do you guys think a lot of like other like people who are on the trading block, where do you think they'll land?
So Wilson Contreras has got to be gone, right? After what happened yesterday.
Him and Happ are gone.
So I keep hearing, and it makes sense, Contreras to the Astros. They need a catcher. Maldonado is batting like 163 over there.
I know, but everyone keeps saying like he's like really good with the pitching staff.
He's very good defensively too. Yeah, so that's tough. And then I hear the Mets. I mean, the big name teams are all thrown in there. Yankees, Mets.
Yeah, Contreras has been linked to the Mets too.
Yeah,
I don't know why just Contreras. I don't know why the Cubs and Mets just are like they have the similar type of people. I just feel like Contreras would just be like you just be like a perfect like Met person. You just don't like.
I think, I don't. You said you think we're going to do the Soto thing, and I think there's a very good chance we do. But I would say the Mariners have a really good shot at getting Juan Soto. They have it stacked.
I don't think they're gonna do it.
I honestly, I hope we don't get Soto because even if we get him, we have no chance of winning anything because we have no pitching whatsoever.
Yeah.
I mean, we would have.
And I would only trade for him if he's like signs like an extension now.
Yeah.
Because
I
Right.
mean, he's under contract for another 2 and I guess a third of a season if you count
Yeah.
this season. But yeah, we need. I would more in line with you guys. Just go after 2 pitchers. Give up Gorman as your main guy if you have to give up like the top guy you give up is Gorman.
Yeah, or
So,
Yepes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not against that at all. But unless you guys have anything else, hockey or baseball,
Where do you think Castillo's gonna go?
Luis Castillo?
I think he's gonna go to the Yankees.
I keep seeing Yankees for him.
And yeah, I think he's gonna go to the Yankees. And the Brewers, I think, are gonna trade for like someone who can actually hit.
like Nelson Cruz or something like that.
I don't think Nelson Cruz. I think people were saying maybe Christian Walker from the Diamondbacks because he's hit like 20 bombs, or
But even Josh Bell for the Nationals.
yeah, I think that he was linked to them maybe. And then also I heard like maybe Brandon Drury. Like I know it's in division, but I think he's a free agent after this year, maybe.
I think he is, yeah. And he's not. This is like he's helping himself out because he's not been this type of player his career.
No.
Like he's just getting hot, and yeah, this would be the time to trade him for sure. But yeah, we're gonna have another episode to cover it all before this weekend before the trade deadline, which I think is Monday or Tuesday. It's the August 2nd, whatever day that is.
Tuesday. Yeah, for some
Tuesday.
reason it's always on like a Tuesday.
Yeah, so we'll get another episode out. There might be some deals done by this weekend. Who knows? But
Yeah.
we do have our next NFL team really quickly here, the Miami Dolphins. I have them at 9-8 this year. What do you guys got?
10-7.
I had them at 10-7 or 11-6. I think they're gonna be
Wow.
good. It all depends on if Tua plays good, but like
they have a- yeah, I
if you
think
look
they have
at
a
their
pretty high
roster,
ceiling.
like on paper, they have a really good team.
Definitely. It's kind of like last week with the or maybe what team was it that we were talking about? The defense
The
was like the
Jets.
key. I was thinking it was last week, but it wouldn't have been the Jets. Something where I was talking about the defense is like the key. And I think that is
Vikings.
for them.
Their defense
yeah.
is good.
It was the Vikings, yeah. So they were 16th in all of football last year, but I'm not familiar as well with their players.
Oh, Xavier Howard, really
That's
good
him.
cornerback. Byron Jones, he played for the Cowboys. He's a good cornerback. I don't think he's been as good as he was with the Cowboys like his last year, but he's been good. Christian Wilkins, Clemson alum, beast. Emmanuel Ogba, I think is pretty good. His name sounds familiar. I think they have a solid defense. They signed Melvin Ingram in the offseason, and he's pretty good. I was kind of looking at their people they signed, or they re-signed him. They didn't sign him in the offseason.
So to get to where you guys are saying 11 or 10 wins, because I put down that I think they could get to 10, maybe even 11 wins as well. They have a stretch in the middle of the season where they play the Jets, Vikings, Steelers, Lions, Bears, Browns, Texans. You got to win those games. As many as you can.
If Deshaun Watson's playing, you're gonna lose to the Browns.
That's tough. But the last 5 games are against the Chargers in LA, the Bills in Buffalo, the Packers at home, the Patriots in New England, and then they finish off with the Jets. So that 4-game stretch, those really tough teams. Like my point is like to get to those 10 or 11 wins, you have to beat some big boys to get there. And
Yeah, I think
prove it.
I had them beating the Packers. I think down in Miami, I think they'll pull it off.
Yeah, that's definitely possible. And I think the Tyreek Hill edition is going to be electric. And I don't know how you guys feel. I don't know if we've really talked about it. I'm not that down on Tua. Like I'm not hating on him that much.
Like I think he's good, but like you gotta just show it. Like I think he's had really high completion percentage, just doesn't throw the ball down the field.
Exactly. And so that's why I think Waddle and Tyreek together with their speed just get it to them,
so fast.
and they can create.
Like their offense is legit. Like I think if you'd put literally if like trying to think of a quarterback who's like if Aaron Rodgers was their quarterback or literally anyone who wasn't like Tua, like Dak. I'm not gonna say Dak Prescott, he'd choke.
Yeah.
Like
But even like Mahomes,
Yeah.
yeah,
even like Derek Carr, like
yeah, yeah.
But like they have Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle. They signed Cedric Wilson, who was a Cowboy last year. They have Mohamed Sanu as like a fourth string. Their running back room is Chase Edmonds, Raheem Mostert, Sony Michelle, and Miles Gaskin. So like
That's tough.
4 solid guys, and they got Teddy Bridgewater as their backup, who's like the best backup in the league.
I didn't know he went there.
Yeah,
that is a very good backup.
And then they got they re-signed Mike Gesicki, who's a super good tight end.
Mm-hmm.
And they signed Taron Armstead, a tackle, and I believe he played for the Saints.
Yes, that sounds right.
Yeah, but I think they're gonna be good.
So you guys agree, playoff team? It's a tough AFC.
Yeah,
I think they're the second best team in the AFC East this year.
Yeah, and then Patriots behind them.
Yeah, no, the Jets behind them.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
I'm honestly super excited to watch Tyreek Hill play in the Miami colors. I think he'll look so fast.
Yes,
the light blue.
I think I'm really excited to get to our Patriots or a Patriots segment, I guess, next episode, because I want to see what you guys think about them. But yeah, I do think I had them at 9-8, and I think they're going to be right there for me at the like edge of the playoffs. But yeah, I agree with your guys' takes. 10-7, 11-6, definitely possible.
And they have a new coach, Mike McDaniels, who's ran the offense for the 49ers, which obviously was good with Jimmy Garoppolo as their quarterback. So
have you seen some of his videos, guys? Like he's an odd dude.
Yeah, he's odd.
He's very odd. But unless you guys have anything else, that's really all we had today. Just a quick one. We did have some college football. Next episode. Top what did you say? Top something quarterbacks?
Top quarterbacks.
Top, yeah, okay. And
people will recognize those names more than like wide receivers.
Yeah. And Conlon, you don't want me telling the news yet? Save the news.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to schedule, I think.
Conlon, you're looking sharp today too with the colored shirt on.
Thank you.
But anything going on, guys? We have a couple minutes left here before I gotta go. But
oh man, I'm tired. I was treated to dinner last night, boys.
Nice.
Yeah.
How much did you? How was it? A nice restaurant?
Yeah, it was nice. Girl called me on Sunday and she goes, "Hey, I just bought a new dress. Let me take you to dinner on Tuesday." And I was like,
"Nice.
Okay, yes. I'm not gonna complain." So yeah, it's like a seafood place. It's banging.
You guys like seafood?
Damn good. Hell yeah, I love seafood.
I think seafood's my favorite food.
I have big news too. I am official up here in Grand Rapids. I will be here for the next year at least, and likely the next 18 months. So
nice.
Dang. Congrats.
Exciting stuff. Yep.
You looking forward to that then?
Yeah, I'm glad I'm here.
You're gonna buy a kayak, you said.
I'm gonna buy a kayak. I'm looking for an apartment. I'm making a lot more money because I'm here. So it's awesome.
Are you there by yourself right now then? Are you living by yourself?
Yep.
Okay. And then you try to get an apartment by yourself?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Sweet. So good stuff.
Yeah, and apartments are pretty expensive, but my manager is leaving at the end of August. So I think I'm gonna stay in this Airbnb until the end of August and then just take over his apartment. So it's like $800 a month, which is like half the price of anything else. So
sweet.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
AJ, didn't you have news about what that job you got? Right? Scouting?
I got it. But I've applied to like 2 other jobs as well. So I applied to the one, I don't know if I mentioned it on here, of the pharmacy school job for like an assistant media manager up there for them. And then I applied for Planet Fitness, just like an overnight shift, something.
Free workouts.
Exactly.
Do you get a free membership?
I don't know, but like I told you guys off air last time, I kind of get it free with Hannah anyway.
Yeah.
Because I'm on that. But yeah, so one of those
Hannah just pays for it for you.
One of those 3 should come through here. So I'll get back to it in the next hopefully next week or so. But anything going on with you, Zach, before we wrap it up here?
Nope. Just making I've completed 7 live cases for patients for plates for their face. That go
That's
like right
wild.
here.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's wild.
So like right now I'll have
Yeah.
there's 7 people who will be wearing plates that I designed. Or I guess wearing's what
Yeah.
you call it, screwed into their face.
That kind of blows my mind.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's cool though.
So I guess this will be out either tonight, which is Wednesday night, or Thursday morning. We'll be back this weekend for episode 38 already, which is just insane to me.
Damn.
Like, I thought about it. We're almost a whole 7 months in of doing this, which is
We're over we're over halfway.
kind of crazy. So we've made a lot of progress though, I think.
Do you realize before we get to, well, I guess we're doing 2 episodes a week now. I was gonna say like whenever we're doing 1 episode a week, it would take like 2 years to get to like 100.
Yeah.
Or
Well,
almost 2 years.
I saw Spittin' Chicklets are at $3.99. They're almost on their 400th episode.
I listen
crazy.
to Spittin' Chicklets and I just crack up because you guys talk like just like them on here all the time.
Really?
You're like, hey boys, you're like, we're buzzing today. And then like I was listening to a little bit of it today and they just said like everything. I just started laughing.
I don't even mean to. It might just like come out because
like I probably talk more like stuff that they say on like part of my take because I listen to it all the time. But
That's what I was
it's just funny. Like I was listening to it, I'm like, oh my god, this is hilarious.
That's awesome. But we'll be back either Saturday or Sunday for episode 38. Everybody enjoy the rest of your week.
See you guys.
Yep.